So I am back with my second video under this, well, it's still the same YouTube channel I've been using for years, but for some reason YouTube wanted to switch to my real name instead of my old username, Vader 5445, but under my real name, I got no videos, so this will be the second video under my real name on YouTube. But this time I want to show you something that's so badass that I just love. This is the ultimate piece in my Star Wars prop collection. Nothing will outshine this piece. I've noticed that on YouTube that there are not very many videos on actual high quality Darth Vader props. It's all like costume pieces or the Ruby's costume or low end stuff. There's no real good videos of real high end Darth Vader props. So I would like to show you guys is my Darth Vader helmet. It's an authentic cast Darth Vader helmet. This helmet came right directly off an original production made Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader helmet. Right here. Now this is a top piece, top prized possession in my collection. And this is the piece that I spent the most money on. This is the most expensive piece in my collection. This is the most amount of money I've ever spent on one item in my Star Wars prop collection. Now this helmet is made by Mark Edwards at CFO, and he did an amazing job at this helmet. The owner of the production made helmet came into contact with him, and Mark Edwards, is making copies of this helmet. Little smudge on the nose right here. I got a microfiber cloth to keep the face clean. When I see any smudge, I'll take the microfiber cloth and clean it. But there's a smudge on the bridge of the nose, so I gotta get that cleaned. But I just literally stare at this helmet every day because it's so amazing. The dome is sitting a little crooked because of the way I'm holding it, so it may look a little crooked. See if I get the dome to sit right here. There we go. It is a two-piece helmet. It comes with the dome and the face mask. I'll show you. I'll separate the dome and the face mask. Of course, when I touch the dome, because the black sections, the black paint always shows fingerprints more, so when I touch the black section of the helmet, I use the microfiber cloth to touch it. The black shows up, fingerprint shows up on black way more than it does on the gunmetal sections. I'm going to show you. Here's the face. This is such a beautiful helmet. Notice that the light behind me in my living room is not turned on. Get a better look if I turn the light on in my living room. Go. And of course, Vader is standing behind me without the helmet because the helmet is in my hands. So, better look with more light. Of course, you got look on the inside. The fiberglass interior is made out of fiberglass. You got the padding on the inside, and you got the straps padded and strapped just like an original screen-used Vader helmet. And then the outside painted with the automotive two-tone paint scheme. You got the black and the gunmetal gray, just like the original trilogy Vader helmets were painted. The alternating gunmetal black and gray, and then you got the Velcro right here on the forehead. The helmet has a female part that's on inside the dome, and then you got the male part that's sit on top of the face mask. And they connect, they fit together, and then secure with Velcro on the forehead. Let's take a look at this stunning beauty. Nothing gets better than this. This is the prize collection, or prize piece of my collection, and you'll have to pry this out of my cold dead hands before I get rid of it. A little dramatic, but that's the way I feel. Because the helmet that this was cast off was a production used, or a production made helmet. It came from the very exact same production molds that produced the screen used Empire Strikes Back helmets. During the production of the Empire Strikes Back, a helmet was illegally cast out of the molds and then given away to one of the carpenters who helped build the sets. And then the carpenter, of course, passed away, and a relative came forward with the helmet and decided to make that let an artist copy them for copies to be made for collectors. And I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, but it is CFO number 9 by Mark Edwards. So I'm glad I got in on this. I'm glad I got this helmet before it went over 10, before more than 10 copies were made. So I'm on the original set of 10 helmets. So that's pretty neat. I'll show you the dome. Another smudge on the dome, so I'm quickly buffing it out. It's so easy to get fingerprints of smudges on a glossy painted surface, so kind of hard to keep these 100% clean. That's why you always got to keep a microfiber towel on hand, which helps. So, here's the dome. I'll show you, before I show you the inside, here's the face of the dome. Kind of hard to see it because it's all black. It's not two-tone like the faces. The dome on the original production helmet that this came off of, even though it was made during Empire Strikes Back, the details on the dome were Return of the Jedi. So that proves that the Return of the Jedi dome came well before production on Return of the Jedi came about. So my theory is that they made several different domes and they decided to go with a different one, not this one. They made several different versions of the dome, probably. That's my theory. Me just guessing that they made multiple domes and with different detailing and picked one. So that probably explains why the Return of the Jedi style Vader dome existed before, during the Empire Strikes Back production. That's just me speculating and theorizing. Let's look at the inside, see if we can see the signature on the inside of the dome. Here it is. Where's that? Let's try this. Can't see, it's too dark. It's right there. You really can't see it. It also says CFO number 9, signed by Mark Edwards. Let's put the helmet back together and have one more look at it before I end this video. Trying to be very gentle with it, because if anything happens to this helmet, I will literally jump off a bridge. Dramatic, I know, but that's just, I absolutely love this helmet. There we go. Now we got the helmet, the dome, and the face mask back together. One more look at this sexy helmet. There we go. The dome is very wobbly, so it's hard to keep it positioned right while holding it. Here's one more look at it. Here, look. I'm gonna get a little back. I'll move back so you can get a better look at it from afar. Get a little closer. So yeah, that's the CFO Return of the Jedi helmet. I paid $1,500 for this, and I do not regret it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Trying to stop the video.